Welcome everyone, it's Penny. We have 30 minutes for gentle yoga. Get ready to feel wonderful. Please have a sturdy armless chair. Shoes are optional. Let's start sitting nice and tall, aligning your toes, knees, and hips. Palms can either be down or up. And you can look down softly or even shut your eyes. And we'll just start our practice by bringing focus to your breath. And just noticing the natural inhale and exhale. The rise and fall of your chest. Now start deepening your breath, taking your breath all the way into your belly. And maybe making an audible exhale. And continue this deep breath. Sometimes it's nice just to make a little noise. Perhaps thinking of letting something go that you do not need to hold on to. Do 2 more rounds, deep focused breath. Every time you exhale, relaxing a bit more. Keep deep breath going. Open your eyes or look up. Holding your chair. Let's go ahead and just start shifting side to side from hip to hip. And just lifting one heel at a time. So in this class, we'll open your entire body with an extra focus on your feet and ankle mobility. So right now as you're pedaling through one foot and the other, just notice any sensations in your feet, your ankles, maybe even just the contact, the bottom of your shoe or your foot on the floor. And then come center, hands on your thighs. With a very long spine, just take a little hinge forward and then hinge up. And continue that. Again, just noticing the subtleties. What's opening? What feels good for your body? I like to think about giving your entire body a massage during this class. The creation of ease. And part of that creation, just knowing how far to go, right? That spot where you can keep your face soft, your breath is fluid. It still feels good. Hold it up. Take your feet just a bit wider apart. Nice and tall, and let's make some circles. These circles again can be small, big. And if you're pretty confident in your chair, you can shut your eyes. We'll just bring you in a little bit, or just take your gaze down softly. Feeling your feet ground, your bottom ground. There's a lot of different areas opening right here. Your back body, your hips. Pause center. And go the opposite direction, circling. This is fluid movement. Dynamic, yet controlled. Always being confident in your movement. One more circle. And release. Now walk both feet over to one side of your chair. The leg that's closest to me, just give it a little lift. Circle your ankle. Slow, intentional circles. Switch the direction, circling. Point and flex, so away and towards your knee with your toes. And release. Bottom is nice and secure on your chair. Lengthen. The leg closest to me, toe draws in. Nice and tall. Take that hinge forward. And then hinge up. Open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hands to your thighs, hinge forward, pause. And then gently hinge up, open. Hands to your thighs, hinging, finding that perfect spot of opening. Hinge up, expand your heart center. And one last time, flowing to your forward hinge. And then flowing up, chest expansion, fingers reaching down and back. Release. Draw your leg in, and same leg, we'll give it a little support. Spell your first name with your foot. If you have a long first name, actually, if you have a short first name, do it again. So I'm doing mine again, so Penny's not too long, so. And then release. Feet, again, hip width apart. Hands at heart center. Take a twist towards your right knee, and then relax your hands down and look up and over your back shoulder. Release. Now take your right leg all the way back into high lunge. You can position yourself where you feel secure, and also where your shoulders are over your hips and your entire body is facing the same direction. Back toes are tucked in. And let's start here, thinking about opening this area right at the top of your hip, squeezing your glute, pressing your heel back, and then releasing. Try that again. Pressing back. It's a really subtle but nice opening in the hip flexor, and release. Now if you'd like, inhale, float your arm up to where it feels right for your shoulders, and then exhale and release. And just continue this flow at your perfect pace. No one else's. Find a soft spot to look at. Come back to that breath, the ebb and flow of your inhale. Maybe you want to make that audible again as you exhale. One more flow. And release. Walk your foot in. Find that secure seat. Lift, and this time, spell your last name. It's you're getting all kinds of range of motion in your ankle. Again, if you have a shorter last name, just start it over. I'm doing mine twice. And relax. Now walk around center. Find your seat, shoulders over your hips. Let's just shift side to side again. Hands can stay on your chair. Or if you feel comfortable, roll one shoulder back and then the other. So just a nice fluid motion. And still just shifting through your feet. One heel lifts and then the other. Even it out and come center. Now lift your toes. Lift, lift. So it's just very, very small. Toes are lifting up. Open, close your fingers. Now both toes can lift at the same time, or you can alternate. Feeling your shins activate. Keep the toes tapping. Lift, tap. Two more. And release. Everything gets a shake. Walk around to the opposite side of your chair. Ground your bottom. Again, it's okay to always adjust. Get nice and secure. Leg closest to me comes forward. Toes draw in, and you're nice and tall, and this may be enough right here. If it feels good, take a hinge from your hips. Ooh, pause when you feel that opening all through the back of your leg. Nice deep breath. Slowly hinge up, open your chest. Hands to your thighs, take that little hinge. Your body is hopefully thanking you for showing up. Come up and open. Take the hinge. Come up and open. And one more time, take a hinge. And then come on up and open. And release. Now let's bring the other foot in, lift it up. Circles, intentional circles. Go the opposite direction. And yeah, let's spell our first name again. If it's short, spell it twice. So getting lots of different ranges of motion as you spell out your first name with your toes. And when you're done, that same leg is going to come back into a high lunge. So starting, everything is straight ahead. The back heel is lifted. And all you're going to do is press your heel back, tighten your glute, feeling your hip flexor stretch. And release. Press your heel back, open your hip, tighten your glute, and release. Now, if you want, you can inhale, reach up, and then exhale, relax down. Just continue this moving at your perfect pace. Feeling, noticing, just really taking that time to focus in on you. What feels good? Where should you move, right? Gaining that awareness. What's right for you and nobody else. And maybe applying that breath, inhaling, exhaling. Just a few more, still pushing that heel back. One more. Now bring your back leg in. Yep, we've got to spell the last name. Sit tall. Give it a little support. And spell your last name. If it's short, just spell it again. And then release. Walk yourself around. Come back. Sitting tall. And start those heels again. One heel lifts and then the other. Shifting side to side. Yes, we've been working through the feet quite a bit. Now you can always keep your hands on the chair. If it feels good, you can bring your hands up to your armpits and then stretch. Stretch, and yes, you can hold the chair. So you're still lifting one heel, reaching up through your ribs and fingers, getting all of that wonderful length. Think of waking up in the morning. Your bottom's grounded and it just feels so good to stretch and to wake up your body. One more on each side. And release. Let's come back to the toe taps. So you're lifting one toe at a time, not one toe, one foot, all of the toes at a time, alternating your toe taps, or lifting both. Small, and yes, you'll feel the front part of your lower leg working. Now as you're doing that, circle your wrists. Go the opposite direction. And release, give everything a shake. Now take your feet a bit wider again. You're nice and tall in the torso, hands on your thighs. Take a wide hinge. Pause and hold. And then gently come up. Find the back of your chair, squeeze your shoulder blades together and lean a little bit forward. Just further opening and expanding your chest. And release. Walk your feet in. Now seated, nice and tall. Hands at heart center. Let's take our first twist in the opposite direction. So twisting towards your left leg, releasing and looking up and over. Breathing. And then release back center. Holding your chair. Take your right leg, still focusing in on your ankles. Lift and point and flex. So lift, point, flex. And lower. Other leg, lifts, point, flex. Toes away and towards your knee. And release. Let's Let's do that again. Lengthen, point and flex. And release. Point and flex, changing it. And release. Walk your feet out. Sit tall, second wide hinge. Come down, pause right where you feel your inner thighs and your groin opening. Breathe. Remember that audible exhale, letting go of something you do not need to hold. So we can let it go from our body through opening. Let it go through our breath, calming our minds. Now come on up, find the back of your chair, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Do that little lean forward. You're just further enhancing your heart center opening. Just maybe notice how your body is feeling right now through all these wonderful movements. Release, walk your feet in. Sit tall. And let's take a twist towards your right knee. Release down, look over your back shoulder. Bottom grounds, the crown of your head lifts, creating so much length. Come center, hands to heart center, twist the opposite direction, hold. And release. Now take your hands right at your knees, draw your elbows back, open your chest, and then come forward. So lift and open, feel the strength of your upper back and back of your shoulders, and come forward. Just a few more times. Maybe adding an inhale as you expand and open. And an exhale as you reach forward. One more. This is a great movement as a reminder to sit tall. Now, holding the chair, lift one leg up, point flex. Release. Other leg, point flex. And release. The other leg this time, circle. Circling. Switch the direction. And release. Other leg lifts, circle. And go in the other direction. Relax. Come into that little bit of a wider stance. And do those circles again, just one more round. Just noticing any difference in ease from when we did these at the very beginning of our practice. If there's a spot that feels really good, allow yourself to hold it right there. Pause and switch. hold at center. Now walk your feet in. Lengthen your right leg, reach your hands up, full body stretch. And then bring it in, hinge forward, pause. Come up, left leg lengthens, reach up like you're waking up in the morning. Point your toes. And slide your foot in, take that hinge. Let's do that a few more times on each side. And maybe applying the inhale to your lengthening. Exhale as you come back in. Expansion on the inhale, retreating in. One more. Now come back center. Straighten yourself out. Give your arms and legs a little shake. Settle in, palms up, elbows drive back, so they're right by your side. And very slowly, just to the front. Take ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and ear to shoulder, just to the front. Shut your eyes if you'd like. Just inviting your neck and shoulder region to relax and release. Excuse me, I had a tickle in my throat that I was trying to hold in. It made its way out. One more in each direction. And then bring your head up center. Go and sit all the way back in your chair. Feel the support of your chair. Bring your feet together. Let your knees roll out. Feel the back of your chair, palms up. You can shut your eyes or look down. We'll just spend a minute or so completely relaxing. Feeling the calm that you've created in your body, your breath, your mind. Allowing your face to relax, your jaw to soften. Feeling the relaxation go down through your shoulders, into your arms, hands and fingers. Moving down, your torso softens. Feeling the release of your hips, your thighs, your knees. Moving down your lower legs, feet and toes. Relax. Your entire body is heavy, grounded, supported, and relaxed. You're absolutely welcome to stay in this restful spot called Shavasana, final relaxation. Or if you're ready, just create awareness, moving fingers, toes. Walk yourself slowly back up to your tall seated position. Hands come to heart center. You can shut your eyes or look down. Thank yourself for showing up. Each time you show up, you're making the choice to take care of yourself. And when you take care of yourselves, you're in a better space to serve others. And then we'll open our eyes, ending this session with Namaste, which means the light in me respects and honors the light in you. Namaste. As always, thank you so much for showing up. I hope your whole body is just feeling wonderful. We did a lot of movement, again, at the feet and the ankle joint. And you can add those in day to day. So perhaps as you're watching TV or you're doing something, spell your name. First name, last name, right and left. I'll see you again soon.